the Cracker Barrel, and I was going to play a song for a woman that I kind of like. And I got there, and she saw me, and she immediately pulled away. And I wasn't forcing her to listen or anything, you know. I just wanted to play the song for her, you know, give her her own choice if she wanted to be with me, you know.
Does she know you?
Yeah, I worked with her there for like 5-6 months.
Did y'all have a relationship?
No, we were talking a little bit, but it never really got serious.
Okay.
But anyways, I pulled up there, and I was in the other parking lot, and I saw her get in her car, and I was like, oh shoot, it's my moment. So I pulled up there next to her, and she pulled away from me, and so I chased her a little bit, just because, I don't know, women are crazy. Like, I felt like she wanted me to chase her.
Do you not think chasing somebody's crazy?
Well, it's just like, I only went like a couple blocks down the street.
I'm just saying, don't you think chasing somebody's crazy when they obviously don't want to?
Well, I had my song playing, and I wanted to her to hear it, maybe.
Well, apparently she didn't want to hear it, right? So what else happened? Let's get on with the story.
Well, anyways, her father called me up, and he made some threats to me and to my life.
Okay.
And so I just want to have his name on file.
What did he say to you?
I think he said he's gonna stab me, but he's cussing at me.
He said that, or he did say that?
He says I'm gonna do something to you. I swear I'd do something to you.
For chasing his daughter?
Yeah, but it wasn't chasing. It was going down a couple streets. That's fun to women. Women like that. A little bit of excitement.
No, they don't.
Well,
Women don't like to be chased.
What about
If I was a
porn?
father, I'd probably tell you the same thing.
What about BDSM porn, where women like to have fantasies?
Well, apparently this girl doesn't.
Well, who knows? Most women do like having fantasies.
Okay. Do you think she does?
I don't know, but
Apparently she don't.
well,
So what do you want us to do?
well, I just want you to get his name on file, just in case he does do anything
Do
to
you
me.
know his name?
Early in the morning, What's going on, people? It's your boy Cam Topical Juice, and we are back with a very, very disturbing video today. The video you've just seen at the start of this video, my video, epitomizes the direction that the next generation of men are going down. My friends, my juice heads. What that man represents, he is a symptom of the growing and increasingly worrying mentality that is plaguing young men of my generation and the generation below. And the reason for that is you've got a whole generation of content creators out there, incel people, red pill dons. I ain't even trying to hear about red pill. Yeah, red pill is trash. And I'm some people in my comments, when I trash red pill, which I have done for years, people in my comments saying, oh, you need to educate yourself on what they actually teach and this and the other. Bro, I don't give a fuck. I ain't trying to hear that. Argue with a mirror. Red pill dons, they're insecure and they bash women. The evolution of red pill is incel. People who are virgins, who cannot lose their virginity, and they blame women for that. They are so insecure, they are so beta, that they blame women because they can't have sex. Listen, it's Men's Mental Health Month. I shouldn't be cussing these people out, boy. You know what I'm saying? But there's people in society that do deserve it. And we're going to get into their mentality very soon. So like the video for me, hit the bell to be notified for me, smash that subscribe button for me, and let's get into this video. Merchandise, description, all of that, all of that. Now, watch this clip here.
Women as being this kind of different species that is either going to reject them anyway or is going to cheat on them anyway.
Online, a community of men think women are the enemy.
Women in the workplace, that's not good. Their freedom is literally driving civilization down to the ground.
I'm investigating the secret world of incels. It's an underground, dangerous community that few are allowed to enter, especially filmmakers. Incel means involuntarily celibate. Essentially, virgins who can't find someone to have sex with them.
We're in a time period of unprecedented male virginity crisis.
Members on one incel forum spoke about rape every 29 minutes. Posts about incel mass murders had increased by nearly 60%.
That little clip there gives you an insight into the type of people incels are. They're not people that you need to empathize with. They're not people that you need to sympathize with and support. These people are potentially murderous. They are terrorists, essentially. People who are so insecure and have such low self-esteem within themselves that they turn to other men to make them feel comfortable. And in them turning to other men to kind of reassure them and build their confidence, they then developed a hatred for women. Okay, women in society, women in power, women this, women that, they just hate it. It reinforces their insecurities, right? And what you get, right, with all that mixed together, insecurities, unattractiveness, a warped mentality, you're impressionable, you're all these things, you get this guy. Now, this guy is a prime example, a symptom of what I was saying a minute ago. This man, Jacob, literally filmed himself, by the way. His mentality so warped, he filmed himself talking to the police, like snitching on himself. Because he thought he was doing nothing wrong so much that he just admitted it all, basically. So let's actually go through the scenes in the video that we saw, that I played for you at the start of this video. He starts the video by saying that he wasn't forcing anything on her. He wanted to give her her own choice. She, in turn, literally runs away, and then he chases her. He actually chases her for a few blocks to wherever he is now. I think to maybe her apartment block or wherever he is now. I don't actually know where they're having that conversation with the police, but he actually chases her. So as he explains perfectly, the dumb, stupid, low IQ snitch, yeah, he approaches the car, waiting for her in the parking lot, and she drives off. He then chases her. So what you're seeing is him refusing to accept her choice. Her choice was to run away from you. You're clearly harassing her, which we'll get into the wider context in a minute. But as you can see, this way of thinking is inspiring a generation of low confidence men to think that they are entitled to women. Do you understand? And this is dangerous. So these people already have low confidence, they already have low self-esteem, they're already insecure, and they feel entitled to women. That's a recipe for a terror attack, murder, a mass shooting, whatever. That's the type of stuff that makes people shoot up schools and that. Like, they're really insecure, trust me. The police officer then says, like, do you know this woman? Have you had a relationship with this woman? Do you have a relationship with this woman? He goes, no, not really. I worked with her, for about 5-6 months, but we weren't really that close type thing. And the police officer's looking, thinking, well, something ain't right here. Like, what? Continue the story, because this is a bit weird. After he says, oh, I didn't really have a relationship, we were just talking a little bit, he then proceeds to justify his actions by saying that women are a little bit crazy. And he goes, I think she kind of wanted me to chase her a little bit. Women have these fantasies, and women like being raped, and what, like, bro, as in what you are witnessing there is a pure, like a red pill person in their purest form, which means incel. You're looking at an incel guy right there, purely. He's a virgin, and when you look at his face, it makes sense. He looks exactly like a virgin.
You know what happens when women don't ever, come to terms with themselves? The bad shit happens.
He looks exactly like what I'd imagine a 25-year-old virgin would look like, to be honest. Now, what you need to understand is what you heard there about women like being odd and porn. Let's look at porn. Look at what you see women doing in porn. This is a growing mentality amongst this demographic. They see women being victims on porn or whatever, and they somehow translate that to the real world.
You could tell by the way she's talking that she hasn't been properly in a long time. What you really need, Chad, is some Yeah, shut up with your feminism. Yeah, come here. That's what you need. And she's gonna go, that's what you need. You need some sense back into you.
I don't understand. I don't understand how your mind, your entitlement mixed with your insecurity can shape your mentality so much that you're actually deluded. You want that narrative to be true so much. You want it to be true so much that women enjoy being aped, and you know what I'm saying, these things, blah blah blah, that you believe it. You know what I'm saying, that you believe that that's how women think. Women, 51% of the planet want to be dominated like that by men. I don't understand. You have to be so low IQ. You do. Like, it pains me how much low IQness, low IQidity I'm seeing here. Like, it's really scary. The police officers, yeah, I'll give them credit, but they need to also identify the dangers here, because he clocked straight away this ain't right. Yeah, the convo goes on about the dad, and the police officer starts supporting the dad. He goes, what? He made threats to you? What, for chasing his daughter type thing? Yeah, and he kind of defends him and says, well, a lot of people are protective over their daughters when you're chasing them, etc., etc. So he identifies that the person's wrong. This Jacob low IQ Donny is wrong. But I feel he should have escorted him off the premises, and I feel that he should have taken his details at least. Maybe not arrested him. Well, I mean, there is cause for arrest. He's admitted that he actually chased a woman for a few blocks. Now, guys, what you have to understand here is the wider context. They have been working together for 5-6 months. Within that time, yeah, he's obviously showcased and demonstrated examples of harassment and stalking. This isn't an isolated incident in a vacuum. They were allegedly working together for 4 or 5 months. She's obviously made it clear from ages ago that she's not interested, but yet here he is waiting for her outside her place of work and then driving, chasing her. Now deep it, for her to see him and drive off immediately without having to hear the song and hear that, what has happened prior to that moment? She's evidently made it clear multiple times, listen, you're harassing me, you're stalking me, I don't want to see you. So that when he actually pulled up after waiting for her, she drove off immediately. Guys, you have to see the bigger picture here. Think holistically. This is not an isolated incident. He didn't just pull up to her one day and she just drove off and he wanted to chase her. Just one romantic scene and then he's gonna catch up to her and then force himself upon her like some women's fantasies and fairy. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. Now, guys, he's actually been arrested now. Finally, thank God. Alhamdulillah. As you can see on the screen here, here's his arrest sheet or whatever for harassment, non-verbal threat, stalking, things like that. 2 charges. And that was on the 8th of November. But just before he got arrested, guys, look at this. He was active on social media. He posted, want to ape and pillage, but all the women are willing. What kind of banter is that? Right? Not only that, this is another example. Look at your screens right now. This is the same person talking to a colleague or someone that knows him. He says, suck this dick, bitch, or make slow love in the water with me. Or would you make fun, cause OND never really made you come. I don't really know what that means. I don't know what OND means. But listen, guys, look at the language. Or would you make fun? Like, well, talking to someone so violent and aggressive like that anyway is just weird and wrong. But, or would you make fun? Because something can't make you come. Like, bro, you sound so beta and pathetic. Like, listen, if you want tips and tricks of how to make of the female anatomy, yeah, I will help you for free. Yeah, don't worry, I won't even charge. Because I'm scared for all those little forums that you and your little buddies are tossing themselves off. Oh, I got rejected today. Oh, I got rejected today too. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And you're not enjoying yourselves. Yeah, all you little insecure men. I will help you for free. Yeah, your boy TJ knows all about the female anatomy. Yeah, man will give you biology lessons free of charge. You feel me? That's what I gotta say on this one, man. People really are growing into this type of mentality a lot more, and it's really sickening and disgusting and foul. But yeah, man, anyone that's finding themselves leaning towards this way of thinking, please go get a hobby. Please go talk to some friends, female friends. Go talk to a female therapist or something, because you need help. All right, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.